friends, welcome back to Bucket List Homestead. My name is Lynn, and this series of videos for this week are going to be meal planning and meals of the night. I won't say meals of the week because that would be a very long video, and as many of you know, our internet is terrible, and it would take me probably 6 weeks to upload a video that was more than 20-25 minutes. So I'll do it over a course of a couple of days. So today is Sunday. Oh, and excuse my wet hair. I got out of the shower just a little bit ago. Today is Sunday, so I am back to meal planning again. Kind of fell off that habit when we all got sick and we were just kind of surviving on soup and cereal and things like that. So, let's put this over here. I am determined to get back to it because, yeah, we're not eating as great as we should be, and or like eating insanely simple sandwiches, and I'm tired of it. I want full meals again. So we're gonna have to go out. I got a list of a few things we need for some of the things we want to have for supper. We haven't really grocery shopped in a couple of weeks, and it's starting to show a little bit. I'm not doing a big grocery shop today. It's literally just to get some things I need for several of these recipes. I need more than I thought, but that's okay. So tonight we're gonna have ham. A spiral ham. We got an insane deal on these back in the spring, like really insane, $11 a piece. So we got 4 of them. We've already had one. David photobombing me in the back there. That's okay. We've already had one, and we're having another one tonight. David it's one of his favorite things to eat, seriously. And honestly, it gives him us too, not just him, but it definitely gives him things for lunch this week. And I'll be using the ham in another recipe later this week. And I want to finally make my yellow split pea soup that I have been wanting to make and can. So I need to have the ham bone for that. And just, a lot of my recipes I get offline. And sometimes I tweak them. Sometimes they're perfect the way they are. But I just buy these page protectors at the dollar store. You get like a pack of 25 or something like that for $1. And then I have this giant 3-ring binder. And this is where I keep them all. And Grace helped me a few months ago. We went through it all and divided everything into categories. So it's not quite such a mishmash now. Except when I take them out like this and then just shove them back in the cabinet without putting them back in the binder, which is what I'm dealing with right now. So I'm just taking out some of the recipes I need for this week. One of the recipes, I've been wanting to try this one forever. It's Instant Pot Wild Rice Pilaf, and I've been wanting to make it forever, and I just never get around to it, and I thought that would go really good with the ham tonight. It looks like it makes a lot, so I'll probably be eating a lot of this week, but that's okay too because it gives me things for lunch. So I definitely need to get a few ingredients for that recipe. I have all but 2 days thought of for meal planning this week. Oh, and David asked for chicken pot pie, which I have not made in forever. That's how old this recipe is. It's one that I wrote on a 3x5 recipe card over 20 years ago. And he's right, I haven't made it for a while. And I do have a thing of pie crust I need to use up that's been in the refrigerator. So I just won't do a bottom. I'll probably just do a top pot pie crust. So we are going to have, I guess we'll put that on Wednesday, pot pie. And there are a couple of things, not a lot. Whipping cream is one of the main things I need for that recipe, and so we're going to get some of that. And so now I just need something for Saturday. And if I can't think of something today, it's okay. I'm sure we could probably have leftovers in there. We'll probably have pot pie left over, or we'll have the turkey chili. So this is what's on the menu for this week. Tonight is the ham with the rice pilaf. Monday will be taco soup, one of my favorites. Tuesday will be, I'm going to make a mac and cheese and use some of the ham from tonight in that recipe. Pot pie, chicken pot pie on Wednesday. I'm just going to write chicken here because I'll have to take the chicken breast out. Tuesday will be turkey chili. Friday will be pizza, and I need to make sure I make my dough Thursday because I've now started fermenting my dough. I try to we've noticed a big difference when I don't. So I'm trying to make sure I make that the day before so it can ferment in the refrigerator. And I need something for Saturday. So, but like I said, I think I'm just going to write leftovers. We'll just have to clean out the refrigerator before we start all over again with the new week. So, all right, our menu is done for the week. And I think our grocery list is done. It started snowing here this morning, but it's not like really bad. And we're just going to go to Walmart because that's like less than a 10-minute drive for us. So we're going to get up there and back, and we're going to go in the Jeep because the Jeep has four-wheel drive just in case. So I got my recipes out for the week, and I got my menu plan, I got my grocery list. So I'm just going to get the ham in the oven and so we're back from Walmart, and I'll just show you. We just got a small haul. I did get a couple of extra things because they were such a good deal. I thought I better grab them. And while we were there, I remembered I actually do have black beans for the taco soup tomorrow. I have some frozen because I've been buying them. I can only find them in the larger cans like this. And we don't always need the whole can, so I freeze the extra, so I've got plenty. But because we have none left in the stockpile, I grabbed 2 today, right here, just to add to the stockpile so we have them. All right, so we got our carrots we need for the pot pie, celery that we need for the pot pie, and another recipe I'm doing this week. I can't remember now what I needed it for. Oh, maybe the pea soup. We were all out of this brand of hot chocolate. We have a little bit of another one left, but not a lot. So I'm going to be going through a lot of that in the next couple of weeks. As I said, the 2 cans of black beans. The spray, I got 1 can of spray of the olive oil spray. I'm not happy with this brand, but man, it was slim pickings. And the roads, they're not terrible if you take your time, but they're not great. So I wasn't going to go to a bunch of other stores looking for spray. I got the pecans, which I need for tonight's recipe. An onion, which I think I need for the pot pie and maybe even tonight's recipe. This, I got, the recipe calls for wild rice and long grain rice. I couldn't find the wild rice, and then this has both of it in it, so I'm just going to use this in the recipe. So just 2 in 1. And this is what I got extra. We don't normally buy this, but every once in a while it's nice to have these little stovetops, just as, you know, little side dish, or, you know, you throw the turkey in them, make a little casserole. The sodium content's high in them, so I don't tend to buy them. But every once in a while we like them. And these were on sale today for 74 cents. I can't remember the last time I saw a stovetop for 74 cents. So we bought 4 boxes, 2 chicken and 2 turkey, just to put in the stockpile. Hi friends, if you made it this far through the video, please hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't already hit subscribe, please consider subscribing. It's very much appreciated. Thank you. So, and we got a 10-pound bag of potatoes that I need, some milk, and my whipping cream that I need for the pot pie. And all that came to $55. Like crazy. So, all right, we are going to get started. Gracie's unloaded the dishwasher, so I gotta load up these dishes because I can't think. And the ham is in the oven. Man, does it smell good. Basically, you're just heating it up. It's already cooked. And I am gonna go ahead and try the glaze that came with this one. It's a brown sugar glaze, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna use that one, not even bother trying to make my own today, because I got the ham in a little bit late. Kind of started our day late today. We had kind of a lazy, relaxing Sunday. We had a rough night. Puggy's not doing, he wasn't doing well last night. He seems to be doing okay today. We're not sure what was going on with him, but he had a rough night, which means we had a rough night. Okay, we're going to get started on, I'm going to get these dishes put in the dishwasher, and then we'll start on that rice pilaf. All right, so this is the rice recipe I am making. I will share the description, I will share the link for it down in the description box as usual. So, we need olive oil, we need an onion, we need celery, we need carrots, we need garlic. So it's 1 cup wild rice and 1.5 cups of long grain. So I'm just going to obviously do 2.5 cups of that one that's 2 in 1. A bay leaf, 3 sprigs of fresh thyme, 3 cups of chicken broth, 1/4 cup of dried cranberries. I have fresh cranberries. I don't think I have any dried cranberries. I'm going to go look, but I don't think I have any. 1/4 cup of pecans toasted, 2 tablespoons of parsley, which I don't have. So, first we're going to do is get the onion. So I've got olive oil going in my Instapot right now on saute. And I'm just going to chop up. David's not a big fan of onions, so I'm not going to put in as much as they say. And they say to do 1 small onion, but I needed onion for another recipe this week, so I just bought 1 larger size one. Okay, we're going to need 3 cloves of garlic. Got to Don't throw this away. I'm going to be adding it to my bag of stuff I already have in the freezer for broth I'm going to be making later. So there's a garlic. So I have olive oil in here in my Instapot, and I'm going to go ahead and let it start heating up, and I'm going to add my diced onion in there while I get my garlic ready. Okay. So I have 3 stalks of celery here that I sliced, and I'm just going to give them another little bit of a rough chop and not worry about it being perfect. Okay. And I put the pieces I cut off into the bag for my broth scraps. Okay, so I gotta use a spoon. I put the celery, and here's the rest of the carrots in, and now these have to saute for a few minutes until these get tender. Got some garlic sticking. I added more olive oil too. So we're just gonna let them do their thing. Okay, so while they're doing that, I'm gonna read the rest of the recipe here. I can go back in the freezer. Oh, you're not supposed to add the garlic yet. I didn't think so. So that's why it's sticking. So the garlic's in there. Don't add the garlic if you make this at home. Don't add the garlic until after your vegetables and your onions are soft. I thought that usually you don't add your garlic until later, but that's all right. We're doing it now. Okay. I'm gonna get my rice ready. I'm gonna go get bay leaf, thyme, and my chicken broth and have that all ready. So these have softened up. They're cooked for about 5 minutes. The carrots are still a little bit tough, but they're going to be getting cooked in the Instapot here soon anyway. So now we have to add the garlic, which we already did, wild rice, okay, and the white rice, wild rice and the white rice, or long grain rice. So now we add the thyme and the bay leaf. The recipe calls for fresh thyme, but I don't have fresh thyme. So. And 3 cups of chicken stock. Give that a stir. It smells good. Cook rice at high pressure for 12 minutes. So, manual, 12 minutes. "12 minutes, high pressure." Okay, and then it has to release naturally for 10 minutes. So, all right, that gives me time to get the glaze on the ham. So the rice is all done. I've already put most of it in the bowl over there, but I just wanted to show you it in the Instapot. And here's our ham. We got that carved up. So, looking at the recipe, it calls for, pecans that you roast for a few minutes and dried cranberries. And I remembered, I just opened this. I've had this here since the summer. And it has pecans in it. It has almond slices, and it has the cranberries. So I'm like, we'll just use them for today because I can finally get them used up. And I just added a little bit of salt too. Salt and pepper to taste is all the recipe calls for. So we're just going to put these on top of the rice. Rice for you. Definitely needs more salt. And I think I would definitely amp up the spices. I might add some basil to it instead of the bay leaf. But it's good. And it's nice. And there's a lot of it. So, okay. See you back here tomorrow for day 2 of meal planning and meals of the week. Well, it's Monday. So it's another meal of the week, I guess meal of the day, in this week of meals of the week, and sticking to our meal planning. Boy, last night was good. Boy, that ham was so good. The rice was kind of I'm going to make it again, but I'm going to change some things. So I'll let you know what I decide to do. So today is one of my favorites, taco soup. I love taco soup. I literally, when I make this, I eat this for lunch for quite a while. after I make it. So I'm just looking at my video, and yes, I look very tired, and there's a reason for that. I didn't sleep well. So yeah, even with all this makeup on, I still look tired. So taco soup. So we're gonna get started. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I wanted to start it 2 hours ago, but the morning's just been crazy. But it only needs a minimum of 4 hours anyway, so 10 o'clock is still good. So it is my Instapot, but I'm going to use it as a slow cooker just because we used this last night. I just washed it. It was sitting here, so instead of getting out my slow cooker, we're just going to use this. So in here, I already have my black beans, so it's about maybe 2 cups worth. And I'm going to put my 2 chicken breasts in whole and let them cook all day, and then I'll shred them once it's all done. Normally, I've been cutting them up and putting them in, but we're going to try this way and see what happens. Didn't open it all the way. Ugh, and I gotta tell you, I hate touching raw chicken. Blech. Okay, so there's the chicken breast. 1 big can of diced tomatoes. Whoops, don't want the lid. Quart of chicken broth, which is about 3 cups roughly. And I'm gonna put a good heaping tablespoon of taco seasoning. Same for the garlic powder, and this is from my garlic I grew. I'm going to do about a tablespoon of garlic. Good pinch of salt, because my chicken broth has no salt in it. And about that much dehydrated onion. You can use fresh onion, but honestly, David's not an onion fan, and this is one of the ways he will eat it. So, okay. And then that is it. I'll give this a stir. And I'm just going to let it slow cook. And then later tonight, when we're getting close to eating, I will take those chicken breasts out, shred them, put them back in, and we will have supper. Okay, so we want slow cook. And yeah, we'll do 8 hours. There we go. All right, we'll see you back at supper time. So, soup's been cooking all day. It smells so good. I'm just going to take these chicken breasts out, and this is the best way I know to shred them. I find this easy, especially when they're this hot. I'm just going to put them into my KitchenAid mixer. And make sure it's on here tight. That's it. Easy peasy. That's it, done. And then I'm just going to put this, maybe, this back over into the soup. I'm going to give it a stir.
Nope.
And we're ready for supper. Just finished supper. It was so yummy. I really hope you all try this chicken taco soup. It is so good. And you can make this with hamburger. So you can make this with ground beef, ground pork, ground chicken. You could throw steak in it. Anything, any kind of meat. Or you can make it all vegetarian and add more beans, you know, to it to bulk it up. So what did you think of the soup, hon?
It was awesome.
It's really good. Nice. It's cold here today, so that really hit the spot. So if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Until then, folks, take care. God bless. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And we'll see you all soon.